Please get on the sidewalk. So the police come to our communities and beat our children and beat our people and harass people and speak to them with no respect and expect respect. So we are asking DA Zapata to prosecute these 3 officers, to bring charges against these 3 officers, so we can have 12 individuals. We can have a jury. That is how our system works. That is how our justice system works. We have a jury decide guilt or innocent. Not a DA. Not a public safety director. And not the mayor. We have a jury decide who is guilty and who is innocent. So that is all we're asking. All we're asking him to do is his job and prosecute a crime. Our next speaker will be Pastor Fred Dukes, who is the owner of Jordan Now.
I challenge you today that every individual who belongs to a member of a church nearby, First Baptist, Pentecostal Temple, Mount Ararat, I am so concerned. Where are the churches? Why do we have to wait until we have to bury someone to respond to something? Where are the churches? We are the men and women of God. We have our children are concerned. We are tired of burying our children. We believe in peace, and we also believe what is right. Where are the churches? Where are the International? Where are all the churches around the surrounding area? Where are the churches in the area of city of Pittsburgh? Black and white, Jews and non-Christians. Body in Christ, as one body of one people of believers who want to make a difference for the young generations. My day may be up, but what is the message we send to our young generation? What is we trying to say? That everyone must hide? No. But everyone can stand what is right according to underneath what the law is given. We must stand. Now I challenge you, who do you know? Talk to your pastor. Talk to your youth pastor. Talk to your youth leader. Talk to your social worker. Talk to them. Don't be afraid. Because let you know the pastor, the youth leaders, supposed to be a covering over the flock. Part of the covering is supposed to be watching over it, standing in the gap. I declare today that today will start a movement, an awakening of the minds of the people. The people need to realize that if you don't stand, someone will keep you hidden inside things when you know what's right. Just last week, I was at a pastor's meeting, pleading with my co-laborers to have them come out with their parishioners. Some of the pastors saying that they wasn't able to come. I said that's not an excuse. Send somebody. We know that we represent your people. Send the people. So I send the people. Send the people. Send the people. Talk to 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 the people. Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? Go and tell somebody. Saturday Night Live takes place tonight at Mount Ararat. Talk to the people. Talk to your people. Talk to your brothers. Let them know that this is not right. I was behind the scene because I just wanted to cover my family. But I noticed there was not one pastor, no leader coming out. And you know what? I decided that I'm going to come out, not on the sake of my nephew, but because of the sake of the young people. This is my grandson. This is my grandson. And I want to demonstrate what is right and what is wrong when it comes to him. He needs to know that he can do things in decent and order without getting radical, without getting crazy, but stand up what is right. We have a law, and we're going to hold the individuals accountable according to the law. So I challenge you, DA, step up to the plate. You put it all to the writing. Now the investigation is over. Now what is you going to do?
Yes.
What is you going to do?
Yes.
What is you going to do?
Right.
Prosecute.
Our family, we thank you for supporting. But it's not about us. God is blessed. When I told my sister-in-law, she called me. She called me about the situation. I have been working for the county. And she said that Jordan haven't got home. I said, wait a minute, what you mean he haven't arrived home? Because I work for the county, I have access to all the county website and all the jails. I went through the website, tapped in all the prison sites and all, trying to look for my nephew. I went through the website and I discovered that I passed him up and did not recognize him until I typed it in again. And I discovered that he was in there. So we as a family, we just came up with a strategy. Not coming out with radical, but coming with a strategy of peace. Want to make a difference for the young people. Want to make a people for all God's children. We have to take a stand. You stand and you represent someone's organization, please stand and make a difference. God bless you.
But beyond making a stand, we have to make a point. And it is very real, and us standing here or just standing somewhere is not all that we are here to do. We are here to make a point to the DA that there was an obvious crime committed. He is still figuring that out, or trying to. And our reason here is to make it clear to him. So when he is in his office, when he is conversing with the Department of Justice, as he states that he's doing, that's what we're waiting on if everyone doesn't know. Right now, DA Zapala says that he's waiting on information from other governmental officials, one namely the Department of Justice. So he's waiting for information on them before he will come out and state what his position is on this case. Mark Ozark says he doesn't need it. He doesn't need it.
You got it right there.
So, since we know he is in search of truth, since we know he is in search of assistance, we have provided it. We the people have provided it. And these are our charges, but they're very real. These are our charges, but these are very real charges. False arrest is a very real charge. Perjury is a very real charge. Yes. And I, for the life of me, cannot understand if these officers are not guilty of anything else. If they want to hide this excessive force that they use behind their training, as they are doing,